let me show you how I just make curry goat and dhalpurie my way. So I'm organizing to need the flour. So you guys already know that I don't use plain white flour. I mix it with wheat bran and oats and flaxseed. So you would see me put in that here. And everybody have their own way of kneading their dough. So I'm just showing you how I knead my dough to get a nice soft dhalpurie. Now everybody have their own way of cooking. So all it don't come for me if I season my meat a certain type of way and stuff, because I cook totally different from how you guys may cook, because my husband is Jamaican and I have learned a lot from his cooking as well, and I have incorporated it in my cooking style. So usually when I need flour for dhalpurie, I would usually get 10 dhalpuries and I would store some away if I didn't use all in the freezer. And now I'm going to wash my meat. So I just use normal flour. I wash it and then rinse it twice. So I'm going to prep my seasoning to season my meat as well. So I do have a lot of work on Sundays to do, and usually this be my routine every Sunday. So this is the grind dal I will be using, and these are all the fresh seasoning I will be mincing to season my goat meat with. So I put some water and vinegar in my blender because I would be storing the seasoning on the counter, and this is how it will look when it finished blend. So I'm going to season the meat now. So I'm putting some green seasoning. I'm going to use my curry. Now all it will come from it because this is how I season my meat. Some jeera, some masala, salt, and my all-purpose seasoning, right? So this is how I've learned to season my meat. So all it will come from it, and it doesn't make a difference if you put the curry in the pot or if you put the curry in the meat, because it will be frying the same way. So now I'm going to put some oil in the pot, and I'm going to put all my aromatics to fry, such as garlic, onion, pimento, and pepper. And when it fry up a little bit, I'm going to put in the goat meat inside it. So this process here is where I'm going to allow the goat meat to fry down, right, on a low heat, so that the curry will be cooked before I add the water to it. So I'm going to season up the grind dal here with some all-purpose seasoning, and I added some of the fresh seasoning that you see in my blend, and I'm using some jeera and some andhra masala. Now will it will come for me again, because this is how I just do it to bring flavor into the grind dal that you buy, because sometimes it doesn't always taste good, right? And I'm going to now make the layers and fill it with the dal, right? So I get about 10 dhalpurie with this amount of dal, right? So I'm just showing you here how I put in the filling in it. Now everybody have their own technique. This is how I have been taught, and this is how I just do it, right? So I'm just showing you how I'm doing it, right? So you just flatten it out a little bit, you put some flour, and then you add in the grind dal, and then you close it up. So I guess everybody have the same technique for filling dhalpurie, so I don't think it would be anything different. So in all my years of making dhalpurie and using store-bought grind dal, I must say that the dhalpurie comes out the same as if you would grind your own dal, because I do season it so it would taste the same, right? And these are all the layers here that I got from the dough, right? And now I'm going to see about the goat. So the goat is already fried on. The curry has been frying for a while, and I'm going to now put in the water and cover it and allow it to cook. So it's a different technique, but the same way it's going to come out. And usually when I finish cook my meats, I would add in some fresh seasoning and some fresh onion and pimento and garlic. So this goat is nearly finished. Just like a few minutes before it's finished, I would add in the aromatics. So now I'm going to organize to make my roti. So I'm only making 2 roti because it's just a little bit of us. So I'm just showing you how I would make my dhalpurie. Right, I guess when everybody does the same, it wouldn't make a difference. But it has some people who don't know how to make dhalpurie, and maybe just showing them how to roll it out might give them an idea how to not burst up your roti, right? So I'm just showing you here how I'm rolling out, my flour to make on the tower. So I'm not really a lover of dhalpurie, but it is pretty quick to make, and once you have the dal, that's the reason why I buy the dal that's already grind, because it's really less work for me, and I finish pretty fast. Once the flour is kneaded and it's filled, right, it's pretty fast to make the roti. It doesn't take much time. And so I put some oil on the tawa, I put down the dhalpurie, and then I put some more oil on top and I spread it out. And all you see is not no fancy equipment I'm using to make roti, right? A simple spoon and something, well, it's a spatula to turn my roti. Right, so just showing you how I just make my roti, and you see it is swell, right? Sometimes it is burst. I'm not no professional in making dhalpurie, right? But I do know how to make it, and it swells. Even if it bursts, it still swells when you turn it on the next side. So you see. So as I was saying, I'm not a lover of dhalpurie. I love bus up shot more than dhalpurie, but bus up shot is a lot of work, and I don't have time for that today. So Dhalpurie it is. So I just want to say thanks to everyone who loves my videos and supports my channel by liking my videos. Thanks to all you guys. And even when I meet you on the road, you know, you give me a lot of confidence and like my cooking as well. So I just want to say thanks for the follow, thanks for the support, and I hope you enjoy my videos, my food content, and everything else that I put out for you guys, because I do enjoy doing what I do on a daily basis and I love to share it with others. So would you believe after all this cooking I still had to end up going and help my husband do work outside? All it take all the time. My work is never over. So this here is the curry goat when it's finished cooking, and I now plated my husband food here. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I know my technique is a little weird, but it's the same idea in making curry, right? And hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video.